A bird is sitting on a power line carrying thousands of volts, no protective equipment, no rubber shoes. Its bare feet are touching the wire and somehow, it is completely fine. But if that bird stretches one wing a little too far and touches the wrong object, the same power line can kill it almost instantly. So what is protecting the bird? It is not the bird's feathers, and its feet are not magical electrical insulators. The real answer is that voltage alone is not enough to electrocute something. For dangerous current to flow through a body, there must be a voltage difference between 2 points and a complete path connecting them. When a bird sits on a single wire, both of its feet are touching almost exactly the same electrical potential. The wire may be thousands of volts higher than the ground below, but the bird is not touching the ground. Electricity therefore has no strong reason to travel through its body. Instead, the current continues along the metal wire, which is an extremely conductive path. You may have heard that electricity always takes the path of least resistance, but that is not completely accurate. Current can travel through every available path. The amount flowing through each path depends on the voltage difference and resistance. Across the bird's 2 feet, the voltage difference is so tiny that almost no current passes through the bird. Even though the power line is carrying high voltage, a bird's feet are only a few centimeters apart, and a good electrical conductor loses very little voltage across such a short distance. When the bird first lands, its body may briefly adjust to the electrical potential of the wire, but once it reaches the same potential, there is no continuous dangerous current flowing through it. This is also why the bird does not need to know whether it is facing left or right. As long as it touches only one conductor and nothing else, its entire body stays at nearly the same voltage. But the situation changes completely if the bird touches two wires at different voltages. Suddenly, its body becomes a bridge between them. Current can enter through one contact point, travel through the bird, and leave through the other. The same thing can happen if the bird touches a live wire and a grounded utility pole, transformer casing, or metal support. Now there is a large voltage difference across its body, creating a complete electrical path. Large birds are especially vulnerable because their wings can span the gap between conductors or between a wire and grounded equipment. This is why birds are more likely to be electrocuted around transformers, poles, and tightly spaced distribution lines than while sitting in the middle of one isolated cable. The same principle applies to humans. A person touching a live wire while standing on the ground creates a path from the wire, through the body, and into earth. That voltage difference can force a lethal current through the person. However, specially trained technicians can sometimes work on live high-voltage lines by first bringing themselves and their equipment to the same electrical potential as the wire. Specially trained electrical workers approach the cable using an insulated helicopter or aerial platform. Before touching it, a conductive rod connects the worker and platform to the line, allowing their electrical potential to equalize with the wire. Conductive clothing then keeps the voltage distributed around the worker, while they remain isolated from the ground and anything at a different voltage. Like the bird, they avoid creating a path between two different voltages, but they do it with strict procedures and specialized equipment. So birds survive on power lines not because electricity ignores them, but because there is almost no voltage difference across their bodies. One wire is a perch. Two different electrical potentials can become a death trap. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Knowledge Hub for more hidden technology inside the world around you. And as always, stay curious.